Welcome one more time to my channel. My name is Juan Porta and I will share with you video tutorials, gear reviews, and creative content. This is the second part of a Final Cut Pro 10 tutorial that focuses on the basics. The first video, we learned about creating your libraries, creating your projects, setting up your timeline, and a few more things. Today, we're going to learn how to put together a video. I will show you a couple of my favorite tools that are very versatile that you can use for any type of shots. If this is the type of content that you're interested in, consider subscribing and hit the notification bell. Another super important thing about a video is the music that you use, and you want to have the concept of licensing very clear. Licensing is very important because you can get in a lot of trouble if you use music that you don't own any rights. And I use Artlist for my projects. This is a library that has thousands of songs, and you can choose from blues to rock and roll to electronic, you name it. I'm an affiliate for Artlist, so the links I'm going to provide below are an affiliate link. I really like that service. I've tried other services, but Artlist is really good because your licensing agreement is very clear. You can use it on your own projects and you can use it on clients. For the sake of this video, we're going to add some of the music that I've downloaded before, and we've imported this music clip, and we're going to drag this music clip into our storyline. Notice that this track has peaks. In my personal opinion, I like using those peaks to edit the music to it, and I'm going to select the music clip and I'm going to hit M, and that's going to create this purple spot here. I'm going to do the same thing here, then M. The magnetic line allows you to use the snapping tool, which is this tool over here. You can click on it and make sure it's purple. What it does is every time I drag my playhead over footage, it's going to snap on these purple arrowheads. I can make cuts to my footage and make it my transition. I can erase, I can delete my transition and just use the music for the transition. Final Cut Pro also has a sound effects tab. There's a subway, train station. You can find swishes, sneeze, birds, and you can navigate like this. You might want to find like a war, bullets. This clip is from a Nerf war activity that happened in my town. We can drag this bullets effect and lay it under our clip. To erase it, you click on it and you delete it. On this side of your window, you can find the titles tab. This is text that you can add to your footage. Click on titles and you have all kinds of styles. Most of them are 3D. You can look at lower thirds like this one. Drag it on top of your footage and now you can add titles here. If you double click, you can actually write whatever you want to do. So Nerf, and then double click on this and then Nerf night. You can time this effect with your music as well. A really cool effect that I want to share with you is a draw mask. Allows you to do really cool transitions just like this one that I'm about to do. I have a revealing shot of the front of the house and it's a parallax, and then on the bottom I have a clip of the kitchen. We are going to do a really cool transition from the outside of the house to the inside. We're going to go into our effects panel, look for the draw mask. You can write here mask, drag the mask on the top clip, find the place where you want your mask to start and split your clip. I'm going to remove the mask from this one by hitting delete, and then when I go in the other clip, it's going to ask me to start adding control points. Because this is a very simple shape, it's just a straight line. I'm going to make a point here, then another one here, another one here, here, and here. We're going to invert the mask and increase our feather to 40. This will make the edges smooth. Each one of these points is each one of these. I'm going to add a keyframe here. I'm going to go to the end of the first clip, a few frames before, so I can show my mask. and I'm going to drag the points to the end, making sure they kind of make sense with the pole, and then add a keyframe. The mask will follow the pole, but we're going to have this gap here. The way we're going to fix this is we're going to go to the middle of this clip and adjust the points to make them match the pole. Go forward a few frames, and as I see the gap, adjust my points. It's all about micro adjustments, and it's ready. Being able to control the speed of your clips is also a really cool feature. Notice that these two clips were shot at 60 frames per second. The way we can find out in this tab on the eye, and it will tell you this was in high definition at 59.94 frames per second. Same with this clip. You achieve this in your camera when you select 59 frames per second and you put your clip on a 24 frames per second timeline. You will be able to slow down your video to get really nice slow motion. And it's very simple. All you have to do is click on your clip, click here, select automatic speed, and it will slow your footage down to 40%. Something that I do a lot is speed ramps. This allows you to set different speeds in the same clip. If we want to apply a speed ramp to this clip, we would select where we want it to start, and then Shift B. Then we can select a different part of the clip. Shift B again. This is going to allow you to change the speed of the clip in different parts. We want this to go normal. And we want this to go normal. What we have now is a speed ramp. It will go from normal to slow motion, but it will be very subtle. You can see it on the fan. When your video is ready and you want to export it and convert it into a MP4 file, you can go up here, file, and export it. Before you do that, you want to make sure this is not running. These are your background tasks. So if you did any corrections on the color or added anything, Final Cut will be doing this in the background. And when this is done, you can export your video. For the sake of this video, I'm gonna pause it. So when it's done, you can see this purple thing here. Click on File, Share, Master File. Add a name to your project. On Settings, if you wanted an MP4, make sure you select Computer, or if you want it for Apple devices, M4V, Video and Audio will give you a .mov file. This is super big. I normally use Computer MP4, so I can see it in any type of devices. And then you select the file where you want your video to live and hit Save. And it's going to start transforming all of this into an MP4 video.